I'm Joe Deluca, also known as MerK, and I play for Team Envyus.
So Joe, how did you get involved in esports?
I found a website called Game Battles, and it sort of connected me to MLG. And then off of MLG, I found Halo, which connected me to all these different esports sites. So Call of Duty definitely wasn't the first esport that I got into, but I just found a competitive site that one of my friends showed me, and it got me into the scene.
What does it take to be a professional gamer versus someone who's just really good at Call of Duty?
A lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and sort of finding where to play at the best times. Like I said, a lot of people don't know about tournaments and these competitive sites that can sort of connect you to esports. So I would say the biggest thing would probably be the time factor. I think that we put in 6 to 10 hours a day before a tournament, where someone playing casual might only play 2 hours a day.
Filthy casuals. Did you play any sports growing up?
I played a lot of sports. I was very athletic. I played all throughout high school. Had a bunch of awards throughout high school, so that's sort of where my competitive aspect comes from.
So go into a little deeper about that. Can you go into how real sports helped you with esports?
So real sports sort of helped me with my attitude, my discipline, communication, things that sort of go into esports, my attributes, I guess you could say. When you put hard work in a real sports and you find something that you love, you're gonna put those same talents and attributes to like Call of Duty. You can do all the similar things that you do at real sports.
What does it mean to be part of an esports team?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, your esports team is basically your family. I mean, for me personally, I'm still in college. I still have sort of a social life, but these are the guys you talk to 6 to 8 hours a day. They're your brothers, so you support one another and just play together every day.
What's a typical day in your life as a pro gamer?
As a pro gamer, a typical day would definitely be I wake up, I go to class, I come home, gym, and then probably from about 5 to about midnight is all gaming.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to go pro?
Just keep chasing the dream. It's definitely something that is a lot of fun. It's very interesting. You get to travel the world. If you really want to do something, you just have to put the time into it and find the right resources and find the right people.
Can you pick your favorite map and mode and give us a few tips and tricks you like to use?
My favorite map and mode would probably be Detroit Hardpoint. Best tips and tricks I can give you is just rotate to the hardpoints early. There's a lot of different head glitches or head spots where you can get a lot of kills, so definitely want to get to the hills before the enemy team does.
How have you seen the Call of Duty Championship evolve over the last 5 years?
So I was at the first one, which was Call of Duty XP. That was the first $1 million tournament, and then the 2012, I think it was Black Ops 2, was the first Call of Duty Championship. So I've been at all the $1 million tournaments, and just to see how much bigger the event's getting, because the first one was just in a little theater, and they set up a few stands for people to come in and watch on the last day. But now we have thousands of spectators coming in here every day.
What's the challenge of having to learn a new Call of Duty every year?
The challenge of having to learn a new Call of Duty every year is Call of Duty in an aspect is very much similar game to game. The shooting mechanics are pretty similar, everything, but when a game like Advanced Warfare comes out, when movement changes completely, the game sort of changes. You just have to put time into it. It can be very difficult. You see players year to year fall off. So I think every year when that happens, you have to put the time into it and practice with your team.
How has it helped that Activision consults with pros in designing these games for esports?
Activision is obviously doing the best job they can to sort of evolve Call of Duty esports into the sport it is right now. We give a lot of feedback. We're a very loud crowd when it comes to what we want in a game. So the fact that they listen to us helps us a ton.
And what's your favorite Call of Duty game for esports and why?
My favorite game for Call of Duty esports would probably be Black Ops 2. That's Vandahar, he's a great guy, he made it. It was just very simple. It perfected simple Call of Duty, just shooting, rotating, lots of the game types. That's sort of the first game that introduced Hardpoint, and that sort of made everything electrical.